Good day and welcome to this Power Boost meditation. It's a pleasure to have you join. And today we're going to go very basic, very simple, just to have that feeling of peace. I personally cannot do this enough during the day. Really wanting to just dive into that inner peace as the response, as my go-to, whatever is happening around me. And it makes things easy because then rather than, oh, I'm not sure what to do in this situation, the feeling is, okay, well, first be at peace. And then perhaps out of that will come clarity and creativity and all those other things that we're looking for. And in the practice, we refer to this as aim and objective. So rather than trying to focus directly on, I need this answer, I need that person or whatever, just focus a little indirectly, but it's far more effective. Focus on that experience of going deep into peace and see how that gives birth to ideas and insights, and really what needs to happen at this moment becomes more clear. So that delicious experience of just being at peace is what we're going to explore in this session. As always, the invitation is to try this with eyes open in a natural way, so then you can integrate into any moment during the day. And taking a moment to ensure the body is at peace. It is a wonder how we can have the body in a very uncomfortable place for extended periods of time. It's screaming in pain and we are completely oblivious. So let's take a moment just to check in on the body, becoming very quiet, observing. Is there any tension in the body? And if there is, to breathe, to inhale and exhale to that place of tension. Taking a moment just to help the body to relax, perhaps using the breath. And yet the body is still remaining seated, engaged, relaxed, but still alert, engaged. And moving the focus from the body to the self. I, the one, observing the body. From that place where it feels thoughts originate. From behind the forehead, somewhat the penthouse of this body. I am seated there. I, the thinker. Such a remarkable relationship between me, the thinker, the observer, the life in this body, I, the soul, and this body. When I, the soul, am stressed or anxious or fearful, things happen in the body. The body starts to activate reactions based on those feelings. The heart rate can increase, butterflies in the stomach, all sorts of things happening in the body. But when I am calm, light, patient, enthusiastic, The body has a completely different energy. So out of mercy for my own body, and of course, the outer world as well, it is worthwhile to dedicate time every once in a while in the day to check in on the state of the cell. Am I at peace? And if not, how can I move closer to that feeling of peace within? I explore that now. Exercise that capacity. And because it's inner peace, it does involve going inwards to a very special and sacred space within. So I start to move more and more inwards, moving through my inner world. Thoughts might pull, memories as well. I can acknowledge them and just inform them. I'm on a mission. I'll be back. But for now, my mission is focusing on that experience of inner peace. And I start to notice this sense of the ordinary falling away. The thoughts and preoccupations I usually have start to fall away as I remain focused on my mission. Acknowledging, expressing what the focus is at this time, and only the necessary remains, what is relevant to my mission. Until I arrive at the door of what seems like my inner meditation room, a very sacred part of my inner world. And I leave the shoes of day-to-day thoughts outside the door, entering in a very light state, very calm and very open. I seat my attention there in that inner meditation room. And the walls of that space feel like they're built out of light itself, inspiring me just to let go, even to let go of any pressure of time, just to be present in this moment. As I'm seated there, in front of my mind's eye, there appears a single candle light, a single spark of light. I naturally focus there. But the feeling is that I'm not so much meditating as simply remembering that spark of light almost feels like it's living light, not just radiating light, but radiating such a deep sense of calm. So much simplicity. Perhaps the greatest power in the world, radiating simple peace. Just pure peace. The one thing that deeply matters. Simply peace. Cool, calm, light, easy peace. Reminding me this is who and what I truly am. I, the soul, I am a spark of living light. And my true nature is so serene, a deep peace, a powerful peace that can gently wash away what doesn't really matter. And can make very clear what does. A peace that makes my mind stop racing, calm down, open up, and access the wealth of creativity within. A peace that brings clarity and insight to the self. That little spark of light reminding me I am such a peaceful being. And I see how long, without any trace of violence, can I stay focused on this experience? How many drops of peace can I link together? Staying in this deep, light, simple space. So at peace with the self, so comfortable with the self. And knowing that as I stay here, the body is benefiting. These vibrations of peace are reaching every muscle, every bone, every organ, every cell. And pushing beyond the edges of the body into the world around me, so that other souls benefit as well and matter too. this simple state, this deep peace, has that much power. Om Shanti.